I'm Jason. The world is yours. This is the NBA playoffs. Atlanta Hawks versus Miami Heat Game 1 box score recap. Okay, so Miami Heat defeats the Atlanta Hawks 115-91. Let's check out the box score. Atlanta Hawks starters only had two starters scored double digits. As you can see, Trae Young he was held to 8 points, 0 for 7 from three-pointer. The leading scorer for Atlanta was Danilo Gallinari. He had 17 points in this game. Collins came off of the bench. This was his first game from injury. I think he had a finger injury, I believe. But I believe he was on a minutes restriction, but he was forced to play 21 points in this game. I mean, he was 4 for 6, pretty efficient, 4 rebounds, 1 assist and 0 fouls. So he played really well, one of the best players. But he was on a minutes restriction. I believe Atlanta Hawks Capella is still injured, and I think he's going to be reevaluated next week. So Atlanta is pretty thin. Collins is going to probably play around this amount of minutes next game, but I don't think he's going to be in the starting lineup anytime soon. Atlanta clearly is going to have to do better. You would imagine Trae Young probably won't be held to 8 points the next game, but they need way more offense. Miami looks pretty stacked, so that's going to be a problem for the Hawks in Game 2. We could see if it could be closer in Game 2. This game wasn't really close at any point of the game. I don't think Atlanta ever led in this game, so that's a problem for Atlanta. They don't really have much to go off of this Game 1 loss. Now let's check out the box score for the Miami Heat. 3 starters in double digits. Jimmy Butler had 21. And off the bench, the leading scorer of this game was Duncan Robinson. 23 minutes, 27 points, 8 for 9 from three-pointer. So he was the MVP of this game off of the bench. The only Miami Heat to score double digits. As you can see, 4 players had double digit minutes, but Duncan Robinson was the only one who scored double digits for Miami. They had 0, 2, 5, 5, 8, and 6. So Duncan Robinson and Jimmy Butler basically led and Tucker and Lowry basically led Miami to the victory here. Some other stats in this game that I wanted to take notice of. Most of the stats were the same, but you do want to notice one good thing you could take from Atlanta is that they were on the road, but they got more free throws than Miami. Atlanta Hawks, as you can see, Atlanta Hawks had 27 free throws, and Miami only had 18 free throws. So Miami had less free throws than Atlanta at home. So that's one good sign for the Hawks. Another sign that I saw that wasn't a good sign. This probably tells the story of the game, and this may be one of the numbers that will be really troublesome for Atlanta for the rest of this series. This defense is going to have to improve, but this number jumped out at me. Probably one of the biggest differentials was the assists in this game. Atlanta had only 16 assists, 16 total assists in this game. And if you look at what the Miami Heat had 35 assists. Great passing, great rotation. Atlanta not getting back on defense, not defending the passes around the court. Gave up 35 assists in this game. That probably was one of the biggest differentials in this game. What can Atlanta do to stop that many assists? They're going to have to clog the lanes and not give up easy passing lanes for Miami in Game 2. But that was the biggest stat number that I noticed in this game. 35 assists for Miami and only 16 assists for Atlanta. Obviously, the biggest note of this game was Trae Young was 0 for 7 from 3, 1 for 12 from the field. Only played 28 minutes this game. 8 points total, held to single digits. And with Miami, their bench player Duncan Robinson dropping 27 points, 8 for 9 from three-pointer in a victory. And Jimmy Butler led the starters with 21 points. So this was a game one victory, a great game one victory. This is the number 1 and number 8 seed. Miami are the number 1 seed. Atlanta are the number 8 seed. This is a 7-game series, so we have 3 more victories for Miami, and we'll see what happens with game 2. Will Atlanta give up 35 assists? Will Trae Young not get double digits? Will Duncan Robinson drop another 27 and 8 for 9 from 3-pointers? A great game, not really close. Miami looks like a number 1 seed and Atlanta looked like a number 8 seed. After game 1, it is a 7-game series. We'll see what happens in game 2. I'm Jason. The world is yours. This was the NBA playoffs, Atlanta Hawks versus Miami Heat. Game 1 box score recap. Miami Heat defeats the Atlanta Hawks 115-91. Thank you for watching.